we in the Zoom right now are representing SCL chapters all over the country, which is kind of fascinating to me. And there's always this, discussion of where do you need to live and where do you need to work to, do the different professions that we all do. And, post pandemic, obviously that's freed up a lot of things. But I'm just curious from both of your perspectives, being in your respective careers for so long and living and working in a lot of different places. I'm curious from your perspective how that's affected how you navigate where you live and work. So I think Tom is passing it to you first, Satoshi.
Okay. Well,
If you want to answer the question. If
well,
not.
can I clarify your question? So, are you talking? I mean, are you wanting information or insight on how I personally think about where I live and work?
Yeah, how that affects, the kinds of projects you work on, the people you work with, if it even does that.
Yeah. I feel like I came of age and I came of, into my career in Los Angeles. And in my heart, I think I became an adult in Los Angeles and still feel like an Angelino. Um, and I moved out of LA in 2017 because my wife got into Columbia University in New York and we always wanted to live in New York. And we're now in Nashville for family reasons. So we're lucky and I'm personally lucky that I have a lot of wonderful clients that have continued to work with me as I've relocated in different cities. The majority of people I still work with, I would say their work is centered in Los Angeles, New York, London, Tokyo, the major metro areas. I still travel quite a bit to record and or mix in all those cities. And I'm really lucky to do that. And I feel fortunate to do that. I think for anyone starting their career, it's great to be in the major metro area. I think so much of this work is relational. So much of it is trust based. So much of it is someone feeling comfortable with you taking their very expensive, very personal project and bringing it to life. And you're never going to beat the relationships. That being said, for me, I've really enjoyed moving into different metro areas and to become aware of and participating in different genres of music and different scenes. I've been in Nashville for 2 years and I enjoy that there's a whole different side of music here in the song world and in the traditions and the history of like country music and Americana music and other kinds of music. And I love getting enmeshed into a little bit of the jazz world in New York, which is a bit of my personal background. And I still work on a lot of great media projects out of LA, but I personally have appreciated broadening that perspective, but I'm also super grateful for my time in LA and New York I mean, I think the three of us all know there's like a level there. There's like I think the people who figure out how to deliver projects for major record labels, major media companies, major video game developers, know that there's a standard to hit for professionalism, creativity, skill level, and those standards are set in those major metro areas. So that's my thought on it.
If the only purpose for me choosing a location as a composer was based on my career only, I'm a robot, solo,
AI.
career only, I'm going to put myself wherever there's the highest chance of the most serendipitous meetings with people who are my potential clients. Okay? So that would mean, sure, a big metropolitan city, particularly Los Angeles, because most composers who are in film and TV and games are out there. Okay? Because there's a lot of crossover. If I'm a composer and I can pick any place in the world just based on my career, yeah, I would go there. But guess what? I'm not. I'm up in beautiful Fairfield, Connecticut. And I'm able to have a full-fledged career as a composer, as a songwriter, as a producer, and others are too. And the reason is simple. I'm not just a robot just cranking out music and about my career, right? There's a lot to make the person, and I'll do my best work if I focus on my life, if I focus on me as a person, if I focus on, good family relationships, if I focus on my health, if I focus on my roots, my friends, the style. I'm an East Coaster. Hey, you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm an East Coast guy. I like the pizza out here. It's like, so yeah, I've been to LA and it's fine. It's just typically not me, right? So all things considered, I have built a career where I am able to flourish making music, but I don't focus on jobs that require me to live down the street from Steven Spielberg or any other director to come over to my house. I don't need that. Games isn't like that. Trailer music isn't like that. Doing commercials and whatever. But it would improve the chances of me meeting more people if I lived out there, or at least I can travel out there, which is what I do. So that's a kind of a long answer, but, don't consider just your career. Consider you as a person.